Uh, yes, yes. Before we start to the class, I just would like to see all the Dhamma friends. Auspiciousness to you all. Yes, today, yes, I will be conducted as a moderator before I don't have any experience. Therefore, yes, if the procedure is not quite familiar, therefore, if I have some mistake, please forgive me. Yes, I just would like to apologize first. Okay, the first, our topic today is auspicious dramas in our daily life from the Buddhist perspective. That's today our topics. Just that has already declared in the in the group. Therefore, the first presenters will be Banarive Mo Shanti, Amora, how can I say? Amora Shanti. Yes, yes, please, Banarive Amora Shanti. Yes, discuss about the topics.
What is the topic? What is the name of the topic?
Auspicious dhammas in our daily life from the Buddhist perspective.
Auspicious Dhamma?
Yes, the auspicious dhamma in our daily life from Buddhist perspective.
Okay, Bante.
Auspicious dhammas.
Auspicious Dhamma in our daily life from Buddhist perspective, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. First of all, good afternoon, brother and sister in Dharma. And thank you very much, Sayada Bimala, for your nice introduction. And today we have another important topic to discuss, entitled with the auspicious Dhamma in our daily life from Buddhist perspective. So the topic is auspicious Dharma in our daily life or day-to-day life. First, let me tell you what is the auspicious Dharma. So when we see that Buddha says, Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Santitiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opanaiko Pachattang Veritabbo Binyuhi. Well thought is the Buddha's Dharma visible here and now, timeless, inviting you to come and see, leading onwards to be experienced directly by the wise. So the Dharma, actually, when we talk about Dharma, it is Dharma. The term Dharma is very big, wide words, but here we say the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha, and the Buddha's Dharma is actually akaliko, timeless. That means that we can apply this, we can teach the Dharma anytime. It doesn't have any specific time. So therefore we call it timeless. And another one is that this is the scientific religion. Scientific religion, Dharma is the scientific, Buddha's teaching is the scientific religion. That is we call the come and see. And also that experience directly by the wise. Only wise people can understand this Dharma. So another important point is that the Buddha's teaching is the excellent in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. So this is the brief nutshell abbreviation of the Buddha's teaching. So now, since this Dhamma is timeless, this Dhamma can be applied in our day-to-day life anytime. So I think this teaching is applicable in our day-to-day life. Now, what is that actually? The Buddha's teachings, like 5 precepts, is very appropriate for everyone, even regardless of the status of the people, monk, ladies, everybody is applicable the 5 precepts. So I think it is not necessary to explain in detail. Like observation of the first precept, it talks about the compassion, loving kindness, and also at the same time live a harmonious life without violating the rights of the others. Because in this world, everybody loves happiness, and also no one desire punishment. Sabbe tasanti dandasa. And also no animals desire to die. Sabbe bayanti machanu. You see? So when we attanang upamang katwa. So when any individual can compare himself, his life, and the lives of the others, and compare himself as I don't like to suffering. So and same time I should not give suffering to other beings by harming them or by killing them. So this is the first precept of the 5 precepts that Buddha taught that can be applied in our day-to-day life. The second is the adinya dana, that means the refrain from stealing. So this same method can be applied like as I don't like no one to take away my wealth, my money, my property. So I should not also take others' properties or others' wealth without their consent. And third is the very important for the especially lay people that kamisu michasara. So what is kamisu michasara? That illicit partner. So this is not for the monk, because monk is actually a brahmacharya. Already monk's life is covered up. But this precept is especially for the lay people. Now we need to understand the same things that as I don't like, yes, okay. If I putting myself as a layman situation that as I don't like no one to look take to see, okay, the family matters. Maybe as I don't like, so I should not also follow the same method. That means that breaking this rule bring social difficulties, social disharmonies. So a family become depart. So this breaking these rules, one family suffers a lot. Also, this is I saw that many, especially in Thailand. I don't know in Myanmar. I think Myanmar and Bangladesh very rarely they divorce, but in Thailand they divorce a lot. And when one of the practical example is that when parents they divorce, so the young kid they cannot follow either they follow their mother or they follow their father. But what happened when father got second wife? Also, maybe second wife is not so familiar with the children, then she started punish. Okay, but in case of the mother, if they follow their mother, so when mother got a new husband, so maybe sometimes the father doesn't like her stepchildren, so start punish. Finally, their place become they grow up in their grandmother house. So these children suffer a lot, and when these children grow up, they don't really become good citizens in the society. They become like bad people, you know, because they don't have education. Sometimes they have many problems. They physically, they're all suffering. They bear in their life. When they grow up, they cannot become a good human being. Of course, if they grow up as a monk, as a novice, at least they have opportunity to learn dharma, so they become good human being. So these things also very important. And the number 4, like a musavada, you see that in the society, one of the big problem is the telling lie. So telling lie doesn't mean just we tell lie. Tell lie also we hurt someone by word. Sometimes we express someone bad news because of the enmity, and so we rumor, and sometimes we hear someone words and go to tell another person. and that we hear from something else, and we tell another person, then they have problem. We may quarrel. So if the people, they said that in this world, people can follow this precept, I think the most of the world problem can be solved. So therefore, the five precept, the four precept of the five cannot be taken lightly. It's very, very important. And even we now, especially unlike the Buddha's time, 2,566 years ago, and now it is very different. Now we have social media, and you can see how people lie each other every day on Facebook, and it's very easy to caught up with that kind of rumor. And the last precept is the fifth precept of the five precept, that people should not take liquor or drug. Already Buddha talked about in Sigalabhata Sutta, that when a man fall down, when a man lost wealth, if he go to an inappropriate place, so inappropriate place means that the place where people serve drug and liquor. Now there is a reason behind of that. When it is very practical that in any family, if husband take drug or liquor, that family, even though rich family, initially rich family, but when time passes, so that family become poor. Why? The person who take drug or liquor, he is attacked by the many kind of disease. One thing. And second thing is that because of drug and liquor, so that person has to use extra money from the family to buy drug and liquor. So with that kind of mental attitude, number one, family become poor. Number two, also family problem increases. And one of the very important point to mention here, that in Bangladesh we have very very remarkable incident, very dangerous incident. One police officer, they have one daughter. So their daughter studied in the university. So because police officer, they have a lot of money actually, police officer. Then finally their daughter addicted into drug. So initially the parents did not know, parents did not know their daughter addicted to the drug. So they give their money to their daughter buy drug. And finally, when the parents knew that their daughter addicted to the drug, so they stopped giving money to buy drug. Then what happened to this drug addict daughter? Because when she came here, she came to her parent to ask money, okay, and parents rejected. Finally, what she did, very dangerous decision. She killed her mother and father. She killed her parents. I think now I don't know, I think she is still in, the jail. You see? So when we talk the daily life of the Buddha Dharma, this five precept is good enough to establish peaceful society. If people in the society follow strictly, sincerely, these five precepts, then society become peaceful. And even that initially maybe the family which has a lot of problem, if that family apply the five precepts properly, I guarantee that family become a peaceful and successful family. And maybe the successful is not financially successful, at least they will have the sufficient life. Thank you very much for your listening. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been very, your presentation is really quite excellent. Yeah. Yes, you first introduce how to apply the dhammas. Then the attributes of the sequence of the dhamma. Yes, that's really quite important for everybody's alcoholic or acyclical. That's really quite excellent. Then yes, you just would like to you have already expressed the how to be peaceful and happy in the life. The other when you point out the fact that there's a Sabipaya Misuno, everybody really quite afraid of the death. Therefore, we have to prepare for the death time. That means we have to be anchored in our mind. That's a really quite excellent fact that I have already known. I have to know about this fact. The other one, the most important fact that you point out for the five reasons is really quite most important for the that's really quite benefits so much advantages and disadvantages of the five reasons. Yeah, you have already presented. That's really quite good and you point out the Sangha and okay. Thank you so much, Pandive. More.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I just would like to invite. Yes, our the most venerable Panya Sarah. Yes. To present about the topics of the auspicious karmas in our daily life from the Bodhi perspective. Yeah. Please, Venerable Panya Sarah, please present for this topics. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much, the most venerable Bodies for invitation me to share my knowledge. So the good afternoon, all Dhamma brothers, not including sister. So today our Dhamma discussion topic is the what story? I forget. Auspicious Dhamma, right? Auspicious Dhamma in our daily life from Bodhi perspective. So firstly, I want to say what is the Dhamma? So for me, I understand that Dhamma is the showing right way or wrong way. And yet that one of the professors who is the most venerable our Rada and Yasi, he said he also adds to the Sangha people, what is Dhamma? So he said to the Dhamma is inside your mind and body. Also, one of the Mr. Frank also said he also add to the people what is the Dhamma? Dhamma is the wisdom, knowing the wrong way and the right way. So the official auspicious Dhamma is it we don't do any evil. We don't do any the unwholesome karmas. We have to live with the more the kusala karmas wholesome. So we can see that there are most of the people they are going to George to get the money to find the money. They are very difficult to apply the Dhamma from the most people because of they find many jobs, they find a lot of money. They are very difficult to apply the Dhamma. So for the Buddhist nuns and Buddhist men, they are very easy to apply the Dhamma because of all the Buddhist monks and nuns, they have a lot of knowledge. they had a lot of time to write about that teachings or Dhamma. So I also suggest to the Buddhist people to how to write the Buddha teachings, how to write the Dhamma in our daily life. So you need to do the kusala karmas every day. Because of I suggest to the some people, people go to bed, you homemade to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and you donate to the Buddha, you donate the water from the Buddha. Also, after that, the people go to job, you have to homemade to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Also, you reside, send Patanat and Bredat, people go to job. So they do like this. They got the auspicious Dhamma, they live with the auspicious day. They do every day. They live with the auspicious day because they do the kusala karma every day. So that's why you have to live with the merit of kusala karma in your daily life. You have to do every day. Also, also there are people you go to church, you have to recite the 5 precepts in front of the Buddha. You can recite yourself. You can recite 5 precepts in front of the Buddha. People go to church. Also, after people go to bed, also you have to recite the 5 precepts in front of the Buddha. There's also the auspicious day. They got auspicious day. They live with the auspicious Dhamma. So otherwise you have to practice. You have to cultivate the bhavana. I suggest to the lay people, you have to cultivate the bhavana in your daily life. People go to bed. You have to cultivate about some bhavana or vipassana bhavana 5 minutes. If they do every day, they got the auspicious days, auspicious Dhamma. They live with the auspicious Dhamma. So we also do like this every day. We have to never forget to do the kusala karma in our daily life. Because of we don't know what time do we die. We don't know. Also, when will we die? So we have to correct a lot of kusala karma. We have to bring lots of kusala karma. So let me say we have to maintain our action, especially the moral action, moral body action, moral bhava action, moral mental action. So most of the people they go into the immoral body action, immoral mind, immoral their bhava action. They using the heart speed like this. So that's why the immoral body actions we don't kill. Some people killing any living being. Some people live with killing any living beings. Some people live with stealing other properties. So some people live with sexual misconduct or sexual. This is also not the auspicious Dhamma, auspicious day, because they live with the kusala karma. Also, some people, the lying, slandering, the using hard speech, abusive speech. You see, they are mouths like this. Also, they are gossiping, talking to Bailey. Also, their mind came from the best speech. Their mind came from the best speech. They live with they came from the mind. That is the Abhyabadat, the capabilities, the planet to get others, the properties. They went to get more properties with and lawfully. Also, the Jabara also the planet to get destroying other lives, so other properties. They do the wrong view. This also the most of the people, their mind is going to their with the akusala karma. This is not auspicious dharma. Auspicious dharma is don't do and it's their akusala karma or unwholesome. They had to avoid. They had to avoid their evil. So this is our personal mind. Our personal mind is very heavy to live with the akusala karma. So we have to know ourselves. We have to maintain our body action, bhava action, mental action, to live with more the kusala karma, to live with more the moral behavior. So finally we had to cultivate more the kusala karma to create a lot of kusala karma in our daily life. We had to live with the dharma. We can cultivate ourselves. Samatha bhavana or vipassana bhavana. Also, we can suggest to our Buddhist people, don't follow the akusala karma. Don't do I did. So we have to cultivate the kusala karma, dana sila samatha bhavana. This is we can get more the auspicious day, auspicious dharma. So thank you very much, all the brother and sister.
Thank you so much, Bandhava Panyasara. He shared a lot. He shared different categories of the Dharma, how to apply it in our daily life. That's really quite benefits to get for the benefits for the people applies the dharmas in our daily life. Yeah, he also shared the two different kinds of the wrong way and right way. Right way that's also really quite important for people. On the other hand, yes, he just tried to categorize different kinds of the kusala dharma and akusala dharma. Yes, the important things what we have to apply the dharmas in our daily life is kusala dharma. Yes, before we start that day, we have to prepare. We have to practice the kusala dharmas, especially 5 precepts. Then yes, we have to avoid some akusala dharma, and the most important for the Buddhists is dana, sila, and bhavana. We have to practice in our daily life. On the other hand, they also have 3 kinds of the action. There's a bodily action, power action, and mental action. Yes, if we observe the 3 kinds of the action, the persons will be good in our daily life. Thank you so much for sharing different kinds of the dharmas. Okay, yes, I just would like to invite another presenter. Maybe I think she was she she's absent from the class. Bhikkhuni Totin. I'm not quite sure whether she will attend the class or not.
Yeah, 2 passes to exempt.
Yes, she was. She is absent from the class, right? Therefore, I just would like to change another presenter. Benedict reference Kumar Nandi. Kumar Nandi, sorry. She also absent, I think.
Yeah, she also exempt today. Yeah.
Yes, but maybe I think they have only 4 presenter, but the 2 presenter is absent. The 2 presenters are absent from the class. Maybe, but while we continue. Okay. Yes. What about the Benedict Kondala? Would you like to share some knowledge? Yes, that related with these topics.
Yes, yes, Venerable.
Yes, yeah, you are not not included in the presentation links, but yeah, please share yes some ideas.
Thank you, Venerable Wimala Bodhi,
Yes.
invited to me. So today is very good topic. Before I saw the one topic, the main dhamma of the humans, but this is saying auspicious dhamma also.
Yes.
The blessing dhamma of and then good dhamma and the auspicious dhamma in our daily life. This is so we can discuss with the specifics in our daily life. So this I want to share about the Mingala Sutta. This is direct connection with the Mingala Sutta. So Mingala means also auspicious dhamma as well, or blessing dhamma, or the good fortune, or the goods omen, like this. This is also the Buddha said the blessing, the 38 blessings dhamma, or 38 auspicious dhamma as well. So if we can apply every day, perfect, at that day is the auspicious day in our daily life. If we can apply those the blessing, even though one blessings dhamma we can apply. So this is we have the unfortunate day. So if we want to be fortunate day, so we have to follow the Buddha teaching, at least 1 or 2 or as much as we can, the blessings of the 38 dhamma. And yes, that including that's the previous presenter, including inside the Asevana Saparana Panitan inside Sevana. So including all in the previous 2 the speaker, Sila Samadhi Panya, so including there. So how some Buddha specifics pull off the 38 the auspicious dhamma. So that is so interesting. So that why became this is 38 auspicious dhamma or blessing dhamma, because of the one they were asked to the Buddha, what is the blessing dhamma, what is the auspicious dhamma. So this is also very rare and very difficult to hear that dhamma. They find before Buddha, they cannot get any auspicious dhamma, many years, 12 years they find before Buddha. Finally, with the with the Buddha. Buddha explain if who practices the auspicious dharma in our daily life. So he is a a very blessing person, very wonderful person, very fortunate person. So this is we cannot say all 38 dharma. We can learn from them. From the 38 Mangala Sutta. So that is that I put out the maybe 2-3 the auspicious dharma. If for example the Asevana Sabalana Panitanin Sat Sevana. So if we can associate with the good person who practices the auspicious dharma, so that is good person. So we can associate with those good person. That is good. We can get the and now you are all auspicious dharma friend as well, because Panitanin Sat Sevanan. If we associate with you, so what is benefit? We learn each other. So and then including other in a suitable time we discuss the dhamma as well. That is the in Pali Kalena Dhamma Sakita. So if suitable time discuss with the dhamma. This is also one kind of the auspicious dhamma or the blessing dhamma, including the 38 dhamma. So Asivana Sabalana, Panitanisa Sivana, and that is the I explain now suitable dhamma discuss and at suitable time. And then if what is we got benefits, we got the knowledge, we can practice, we can apply those knowledge, and then we can listen the Dhamma talk as well each other. So if we know the Dhamma, we can practice. For example, in At-Sevana Sabalana, Palindanisa Sevana. So this is for the people Buddha point out. But actually, if you go the practice inside meditation, so At-Sevana Sabalana, we can avoid the bala, unwholesome, we can avoid the unwholesome action. Panitanisa Sevana, we can associate with the wholesome action. Oh, we can point out who is a beginner, bala, who is beginner, bad person. Their mind is, defilement, full of defilement. It's about the full of anger, full of jealousy, or those kind of, or that is bad person. So this is inside what? Inside is the defilement. So if we practice ourselves, so if we can remove, we can overcome our defilements and the hatred, the delusion and the doubt or the wrong view, we can overcome. We begin automatically a right view, begin a wholesome person. So we associate with the wholesome dhamma. This is, we can say, our panita. That kind of person who practices panita nisa sivana. So we can do ourselves applying. So that is the very clear Buddha teaching, and that's very interesting. That's the Mangala Sutta and then 38 Dhamma, all are very auspicious Dhamma, very blessing Dhamma. Finally, what Buddha teaching, and then we have to learn as well the Four Noble Truths as well. And then this is also one kind of auspicious Dhamma. And then finally, and they have to attain the Nirvana after you can penetrate the Four Noble Truths, and we attain the Nirvana as well. This is the really the auspicious day or auspicious Dhamma as well. That really the the blessing, all the ultimate blissful, the very peaceful place, or that is Nirvana as well. This is also, if we got one day, that is we are very extremely auspicious Dhamma. So what is that in conclusion? What is what should be applied in our daily life? So yeah, as you like, we have to practice the morality, and then we fulfill, keep on our sila, and then purify our mind with the practicing anapana, breathe in, breathe out. So our mind is calm and concentrated mind. So this is we can stop the defilement, some anger, hatred, delusions, or craving. We can stop it, and then we can practice the with the middle way, a full noble paths with the penetrate full noble truth, inside knowledge. So we can practice the whatever Chittanupassana. We have 6 sense door, we have the 6 consciousness. So watch and observe. That is the always sabbe sankhara nature, or dhamma are impermanent. All dhammas are arisings and passing away. This is if we see it like this, we will be knowledge. That is the path knowledge, the vipassana knowledge, inside meditation, inside practicing. So that is like our mind is calm and very peaceful mind. Finally, we can practice again and again, day by day. How auspicious day, and then we can attain the nirvana as well, the end of vipassana. So we can get the the spiritual path. This is the mega. So that is very wonderful day. This is the absolute auspicious day in our daily life, because we apply day by day, but we not yet our goal. We have to try day by day. So finally we can get that the our goal nirvana by practicing the 38 kind of the auspicious dhamma. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Venerable Kongla. Yes, you share a lot of knowledge regarding these topics. Yes, how to apply the dhammas in our daily life. Especially, you just would like to focus the Amangala Sutta. That's really quite important to practice for the Dhamma practitioner. On the other hand, you also share so many aspects of the applying of the dhammas. Yes, like the Four Noble Truths and so many things. Everything as all the dhammas are required as a nature of the impermanence, like a sabbe sankhara nature. Therefore, I think there's a required importance, and yes, that the Four Noble Truths, and then yes, if we practice vipassana, it will be yes, we will know the suffering, then the cause of suffering, and the cessation of suffering, the path leading to the cessation of suffering. That's quite important to practice for the Dhamma friends. Okay, whatever, I think that's really quite benefits for us. Yes, all the speakers have already shared so many experience and knowledge for the Dhamma. Dhamma practitioner. Therefore, I think we will get so many things from this class. Okay. What will it be? Maybe yes. Panyasara, I don't have any experience. Therefore, what will I have to do?
Please invite MK, another monk.
You can invite another desert, another Monkema. Yeah.
Monkema.
Oh yes, Venerable Kema, they also have. They just would like to present their aspect.
Honorable Wimberla, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. And thank you very much, the most vulnerable Wimala Puthi, who is a moderator today for organized the Zoom conference in online. And I really appreciate your introduction about our program, our member who is to participate in the conference and Zoom conference. And Honorable Kemamon to be discussed about auspicious Dhamma in our daily lives from the Buddhist perspective. The topic is very deep and very hard to understand, and very important for the people who are going to be the Buddhist leader in the Buddhism. For me, I would like to take one point to be explained concerning with the topics. I hope when I explain the topic, I hope Honorable Puthi, Honorable Wimala Puthi might to understand my point, because he is a moderator in the conference. So, good afternoon, Dhamma brother and with our sister today. And the topic is very nice. When we asked about the people, what is auspicious Dhamma for human, for our lives? When we ask this question, of course, they are come from different perspectives. Any other religion in this world, from the Islam, maybe they say that is for human being is vulnerable Allah. For Christian is vulnerable Bible. For the Buddhism is more, they say that the Buddha teaching is very useful for our lives. However, I third point to be the Buddha teaching that from the Buddhist point of view is auspicious Dhamma for them. Our life is only two words. What are they? Number one is Sila, number two is Panya. When we talk about the Sila, that is called morality. When we talk about the Panya, that is we call the wisdom. The Buddha explained that the people in our life is very important. Sila, morality, very important. Wisdom, Panya. Because I walk from the Sutta Pitaka, from the Sanatanda Sutta. When the Buddha to debate, the speaker contest with the Honorable Sanatanda. Honorable, the most Honorable Gautama asked the Honorable Sanatanda, what is the most important for him, our lives? Honorable Sanatanda is described five things. The Buddha disagree, might stand suggestion to be reduced 3 or 10 and to become of 2 things. 2 things is Sila and Samadhi. Sila is Panya. The Buddha got a good example for the Sila. The Sila means the Buddha point of view. Sila is morality for the control to be observed by our mind and body, and like the body action and speaking action and speech action and thought action. Those 3 kinds of the human being is very necessary for the Dhamma, the Buddha said. And the Buddha gave example. For example, you want to go to the India country, you want to go to Singapore country, you want to go to Myanmar country. If you don't have the morality, if you don't have the sila very well properly, it's the highest sila. Of course, you will not easy to get there. You will not easy to, because that you speak very rudely, you talk very rudely. Your going there is not easy to successful. If you go to talk, you like the speaking, talking the wrong way, maybe the problem is coming. You're not easy to get your trace. And that is the Buddha point of the sila is very important for the our human being lives, to be get the happiness life and peaceful lives. And what about the wisdom, Pinya? The Buddha explained that when you go to trouble in Myanmar, you arrive in Myanmar. In Myanmar, you have to think inside how in Myanmar is which way is very peaceful way, which way is very no suffering way. You have to think about yourself. You have to miss your wisdom to be understand the right way, to be understand the clearly way. That is use wisdom, very important for the human being our lives, to be understand which way is the best, which way is happiness, to be understand, and then you will get your lives to be successful. The Buddha said that. Another example is like you go to Nibbana. The way you go to Nibbana, if you go to Nibbana is you go without moralities, you say like it's not good or called, you are not easy to go to Nibbana. If you go to Nibbana, and when you get the Nibbana, and you have to think in the regular, you have to decide. You use to wisdom, decide right or wrong, good or bad. You have to decide and by yourself. That is for the wisdom, for our light of the wisdom. The Buddha is debated with the Venerable Brahmana in the Sanatana Sutta. That is the Brahmana is agree with the Buddha with the two kind of the Dhamma for our human being life, to be successful, to be peaceful, and to be get achievement what you want. For me, for my experience, concerning with this sutta, we look back, and we are looking in the present moment. Of course, the people get suffering because of morality is broken. The people is never successful because of the practice like 5 precepts, 10 precepts, and that is also is forgetting the breakdown. That is they get the suffering in daily lives, in their country, their society. And of course, another one that we stand to be now, and the people in the Western country, most of the improved education is key to develop. Education is key to develop human being life, human being country, human being society. Education is the key. Education in wisdom, you have to understand anything about the weather, about the people, about the country. You have to understand that you will get the highest light, right? Quality light. Therefore, Dhamma brother and sister, concerned with the Buddha perspective, continue to the Sanatana Sutta from the Silakantha, Atthagata, is the Buddha said Sila and Panya is very important for our lives. Of course, both you cannot separate. If you are separate one, maybe not be easy to successful. You cannot separate Sila. Without Sila, wisdom is not easy. which that not cannot be sila, and that is the Buddha mind. So I don't want to make a lot of points because I'm worried about the vulnerable Wimala may understand what I deliver the message to in front of our plan. And thank you so much for your all kind of listening, for your attention our topic discussion today. Thank you so much. Please.
Thank you so much, Panaribe Kimachara. Yes, you share a lot of knowledge. That's really quite excellent and amazing for us. We get so many things from you. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge to all of us. Yes, I just would like to invite the Panaribe Shinyasa. He just would like to share some knowledge about the related these topics of the auspicious dhammas in our daily life. According to Buddhist perspectives, please share.
Okay, Bunny. Yes. Good afternoon, good evening. Yes, I would like to share my just knowledge about auspicious dharma in our daily life from Buddhist perspective. Yes, and this auspicious dharma means Mangala Sutra. Mangala means blessing, prosperity, or auspiciousness. The blessing that the Buddha initiated in Mangala Sutra. Yes. And then auspicious dharma. There are 38 kinds. They are great from the most fundamental to the highest spiritual attainment. And then someone is if someone need to be useful life, and then auspicious dharma is very important in our daily life. So the Buddha said that as for us, we should avoid and not to associate with the foolish. Yes. The foolish is a person who think, speaks, and commits evil deeds. So we should avoid bad people, and it is auspicious main point of view in our daily life. Yes. On the other hand, we should as for us, we should find out involved with the wise. Yes. Involved the wise person who thinks, speak, perform good deeds. Yes. So as for us, auspicious dharma is and then Mangala Sutras. Yes. Because we can see a lot of view in our daily life at the time. If we improve peacefully in our daily life, at the time, we should avoid we should avoid police people. We can find wise people. Yes, it is important in our daily life. Yes. On the other hand, all species, the Buddha says, Siridi Pinya Bunyana Adivasana, yes, according to the Buddhas. Auspicious means, according to the Bali, Siri, as in Myanmar language, Jadi Mangala. So, Siridi Pinya Bunyana Adivasana, good deed, wisdom. So, as for us, when we stay in our daily life peacefully, perfectly, at the time we need auspicious dharma. It is important. Today, my senior Buddhist man, they are Godspeed. As for me, I have a lot of experience to have chance to know all Buddha's teaching. As for me, I have just a little experience. So and then auspicious Mangala Siri. So according to the Buddha, Pinya, Punya, Adivasana, very important. Just that's for.
Okay, thank you so much. Veneration, yes, yeah, you share a lot of knowledge. Yes, and that's really quite important to get the auspicious like a Siri or Punya in our daily life. If we can avoid some of the evil deeds and we can do the good deeds, that's auspicious in our daily life. Therefore, that's really quite important to get the series, the gracefulness. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. The other, yes, I see the nun, yeah, Bhikkhuni, Bhikkhuni nun, sorry, Kimanandi. Would you like to present some ideas, some aspects to before we close the class? Yes. Would you like to share some knowledge? Can you hear me? Kimanandi,
Yes.
maybe I think.
Yes, I hear, brother. Thank you very much
Okay.
today, our moderators. I would like to apologize all my Dhamma brothers because today I'm not feeling well. I feel that
sorry.
also my internet is very poor. Yes, today topic is a very good topic because of our countries study Buddha Dharma. This we need to learn blind Dhamma. Venerable Yasa also mentioned Mangala Sutra. We need to know this Mangala Sutra, and then we must be practice. But nowadays, many people they are reciting, chanting, Paritar and Patana. They studied Abhidhamma, so on, but they forgot Mangala Sutra. Mangala Sutra. This Mangala Sutra is also the Buddha mentioned, the same, our ethics, Sangha Sutra. So many details and man this sutra. For example, not to associate with the foolish, but to associate with the wise, and to honor those who are worthy or honored, everything so on. And then to support mother and father, wife and children, and to beneficiaries, our associate, our environment, how to support. This soda is a very good soda, and that's why many people they agree or disagree. 12 years they argument for this blessing Mangala soda. So this soda also very good for our Buddhist people. But I think maybe I lot of my country, my country, a lot of many Upasika they chanting Mahasamya Sutta, Patana, they learn also Abhidhamma, many Abhidhamma, but they forgot Mangala Sutta. But they and maybe they recite every day, but they forgot based on how to apply based on Mangala Sutta. So now our brother and our Buddhist and then again we should be stable for our Buddhist people. Don't forget blessing at the blessing Dhamma, because they are over. They forgot based on Buddha Dhamma. They are higher level. But some people also they forgot what is based on our how to practice based on Buddha Dhamma. So in this way, we should be support for our Buddhist people. This is my opinion. Thank you so much, brothers.
Thank you so much, Siali. You share a lot of your knowledge. That's me. Yes, even we recite chanting the Mangala Suttas, but we forget to apply the Mangala Suttas. Thank you for all the presenters and all the classmates who participate in this class. Yes, I really quite appreciate about this class because we can practice and we can share some knowledge. Yeah, that's can advance for our research studies because we are now studying about our research. So maybe I think we can get so many things, so many knowledge. Thank you for all. Yes, yes, maybe I think so now it's time to stop for our class. Before we start the class, Bandia Panyasada, would you like to express some things about this class or other classmates?
Yeah, brother. So we had to stop here.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much for all the classmates, and yes, yes, we will continue our class the next time. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, one minute.
So we are closely ceremony. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantan Abhivade Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhamma Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sangha Namami Buddha Sasana Chiram Dedadu Buddha Sasana Chiram Dedadu Buddha Sasana Chiram